This thing is working. Thank you. There, now it's working. Come on, fucking thing. It's pretty bad when I have to watch an ad on my mod account. We're just gonna put that right there. My mod account says I have 2 viewers. Oh no, just updated, I was gonna say. Oh, okay, one more last drink and then we're gonna go. We're gonna see if we can get her to go. She's been a butthead. She saw us come up to this trailhead, yet then when she saw me putting my trail shoes on, she laid down like, nope, not going. And I'm like, you weirdo, you love running on the trails. Yes, you love running on the trails. You do. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna, oh, I didn't turn the volume down on my mod account, oh well. Yes, you're going. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, she's getting a little excited, so that's good. Gosh dang, how many knots is this thing in? Okay, I'll meet you over on the side door. Gosh dang, I have to pee again, and I literally just peed 5 minutes ago. No, you gotta go out the other side. Other side, other side. Here you go. Okay, oh, wait. Gosh dang. Grab one of these just in case. Even though you've pooped like 7 times today. And not like you had one big poop and then everything after that has been like you're just forcing yourself to poop a little tiny little squidge. So that just to poop. I don't know what it is. Hey, where are you going? Hey, that's not the way to the trail. So, hey, quit pulling. Such a little butthead. For first she was like, I don't want to go. Now all of a sudden she's trying to... It's kind of funny that I have 5G signal. And even when I was sitting in I was watching like at the beginning, I was sitting there watching the stream. So I don't know what is going on. And again, it keeps bouncing back and forth. I don't get it. I just cannot believe how busy it is here. It's like we got here and hopefully if you're an old person and you're watching this, my comment I'm about to say is going to be targeted, not necessarily to you, but in the time I was getting ready, like 5 cars showed up and it was all old people. And when I say old people, I mean old people. People out here on the trails, it's just the old people in this town feel like everything is theirs and they're entitled to it. And how dare you try to do anything. So, and they're cranky and they don't like my dog or any dog. and they're just out here by themselves. They hike up these trails. And I'm talking so many people out here. So I don't know how much actually running we're gonna do, but we'll see. I'm gonna not take her off the leash until it clears out a bit. My experience is, because I hear a lot of kids and families, they don't usually typically go all the way to the top of this mountain. So we should be able to get above them. Okay, come here. I'm gonna take you off because you're pulling me everywhere. Hold on. Now you listen. This you listen. Come on. No, hey, Nessa, we're going this way. Pretty good. How are you?
Good. Hi there. Hi, friends. Rosa. Rosa. Come here. Oh, sorry.
Nessa, come on.
Come here.
Let's go. Hello, puppers.
Friends. Come on.
Somehow, well, I know how, I've already lost my mod account. Because I can tell how many viewers I have. And because I keep dropping down to 0 frames per second for whatever reason. I don't get it, but okay, you ready to go? You want to go that way? Hi.
What a cute bow tie.
Okay, come on. Oh, yes. You what? You want to go that way? I guess I'm going straight up the mountain today. I don't know what that's about. I was hoping to take this way over here so that I could, we're already pretty high. I wanted to go this way because that way is runnable. But she wants to go straight up the mountain. There we go. Which, if you were Courtney DeWalter or Candace Burt or Sage Canaday or Killian Jornet, Walmsley, Jim Walmsley, any of those people, this is probably runnable. For me, it is not. I'm hoping by the end of the summer that this will be. Actually, I'm hoping by at the end of July that this right here would be runnable for me. Because, or not the end of July, end of June, I mean. Because in July, I have the Speed Goat 50. And it has some of this. But it's a fast course. Has a lot of not like this. And which means that if I can run up this, then I could easily run the other stuff. But apologies for that. For some reason, I was getting a spam call. Just love that. Interrupting the stream. It's funny when it's like, you know, all these spam bots, they always get these phone numbers, the ones that are available. Well, it's for places like Fishtail, Montana. I don't know anybody in Fishtail, Montana. There's like 68 people in Fishtail, Montana. It's like, why would I be having a number for that? So there's Mt Ascension up there. So we would have came back around on this right here, but she insisted on just going right straight up over the top of this first little knob, which was very, very difficult. I still have a bit of a hello. Hi, puppers. Come on, Nessa. I still have a little bit too much food in my tummy from lunch because we ate a late lunch. So, well, let's look at this sign. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little Prickly Pear Trail to Lime Kiln Road. No, we don't want to do that. Even though I probably still have the second fastest time on Lime Kiln Road. I bet you. FPS keeps going up and down. I don't know why it's doing that. Because I have good enough signal. There's no reason for that. Should we go that way? I actually don't know where that goes. If we go this way, she's gonna go straight up the side. This might not go anywheres, to be honest. Let's go this way. Let's go see where this goes. And the reason why I should have, well, there's no reason why I shouldn't have good signal everywhere, but this I should have pretty good signal. That was quite rocky. There's so many trails up here that you can just weave around and do whatever. I mean, they have like 50-mile, 100-mile races on like 3 mountains here. This one, that's not even a mountain, but the Rodney Ridge, and then the very nice one, Mount Helena, which straight line distance from like this mountain to Mount Helena is maybe 2 miles. So they just weave in and out 100-mile races amongst these 3 mountains, because there's so many trails that intersect and all that. Sorry you guys have to hear my hard breathing. I think this will work. I don't know where it goes, but there's something that goes here. I think this actually connects back up to Easy Rider. God, I know this will connect back up to where we want to go eventually, which is up there. Oh, I am pretty, my legs are still sore from my big training run the other day. Oh look, you can see the sleeping giant right there. The reason why they call that is because it looks like I can zoom in for you. It looks like a sleeping giant laying down on his back. So that's the most famous well, I wouldn't say that's not the most famous geological thing in this area. The most famous geological thing is actually called Gates of the Mountains, which is right next to that, because that was talked about with Lewis and Clark on their expedition. Because when they were floating down the river, it looked like a gate opened up the way the bend of the river was, and rock cliffs and all that kind of stuff. So they call that the Gates of the Mountains. But then the Sleeping Giant. And then Continental Divide is just over there, about 10 miles. And I say the most famous geological thing because the most famous thing here is probably Helena Cathedral. It's the most recognizable feature in Helena. But then I guess you could argue, as far as geological stuff, that the reason why Helena's famous is because of gold in Last Chance Gulch, which I actually used to live on. Well, I still own a place. I just don't live there now. I got rented out, but it was famous because it was a couple brothers, I believe, or at least a group of miners. I think they were brothers, searching for gold. All the gold was being found down further south of here, and it was like their last chance of finding something, and they ended up finding gold. That's why it's called Last Chance Gulch, because it was their last chance. And then Helena exploded after that. Before that, there was nothing. Oh. There's all these old forest roads like this, or mining roads or something, I don't know, that are all gated off, and they especially from these doggies up here, you don't need to go up there and see them because they're on a leash. Just gonna kind of take our time. Don't want to impede on this girl up here with her two dogs. What are you doing? I do actually kind of like to pee, but it'd be my luck that as soon as I started to pee, somebody would come around the corner and I'd be like, hello. 'Cause that's the kind of luck I have. So the good news is, yep, see, I knew she was going to want to take the first trail she saw going up. But that is what they're doing. She does not understand that. And I don't really care either. It's like, whatever. Whatevs. Me walking here is not going to destroy this ever-present trail. And with the last Streamlabs update, Streamlabs mobile update, the chat works again. So now that I can see everybody's chat. So that is my way of saying, go ahead and blow up that chat. Even though I only have one person on, and I'm pretty sure that's not. It might be my mod account. I have no idea. I can't tell you. So eventually when we get up here, because we're going to obviously go up what I call the backside, because that's what way she's taking me. I'm probably going to lose you guys going up the spine. If I remember right, that I lose signal there. Even though it's where right here where, I mean, there's the city, there's the state capitol right there building. No reason why we shouldn't have full signal. But I see my video feed going up and down, but this is getting a little bit icy. This is what I was worried about going up Mt Ascension. That's why I kind of wanted to do this tonight. I was going to take her off to Prickly Pear, but I knew it was going to be really super busy, as nice as it is. It's 67 degrees or something like that out right now, which is as nice as it's been probably since the last time I was here. But I wanted the line would be completely open, and I'm guessing 1906 and broken ice. But I bet you 1906 and Prairie Trail is probably, for the most part, all melted too on Mount Helena. So we can get some good runs in there. Down by Bozeman, I was pleased to see that at least down by down in the canyon, I won't be able to live stream, but down in the canyon and like further towards West Yellowstone, at least the lower parts of the mountains are on the south facing slopes are for the most part melted. Higher levels in the mountains still have a lot of snow, as well as like around here, right around Bozeman is completely packed with snow. But so because I'm going to be at least a couple weeks here, her doctor appointment isn't until the 15th of April now, and so I really can't go anywhere. Well, one, I don't have money because of the price of gas right now, but there's a possibility around the 1st of April I might go over to the Seattle area and hit the Tiger Mountain. It's a good place here to camp. That's the problem, is I'm gonna have to play around with trying to find a place to camp wherever I would normally camp around here. One, I don't get good cell signal, and two, it would be packed with snow because it's so high up. So I don't know where I would actually be able to camp here. And then I gotta pee. Oh, that's sweet girl. Apologize, everybody. You're gonna hear me peeing, but my bladder's about to explode. Just keep watching her. She's looking at me like, what are you doing? I will say, though, that the way she's taken us up is the most direct way up. I love how I get further up and then I start losing frames per second. And it's like, I know these trees are not blocking cell signal. Because if that was the case, I would have had zero service when I was in the Kaibab forest, which I will be excited to get back to. Oh, the other thing about 1 April is that's when Flagstaff opens up. So I guess I did not know this, but it looks like from November 1st-ish to 1 April, all of the forest is closed, like the forest roads and everything, which would be why I couldn't camp there the other night, and I wasn't able to camp there 2 months ago when I was down there trying to stay. And I really need to explore a little bit there to find some place to camp that actually has good signal, because where I normally go, which is close to the mountain, has crap for signal. But there's some areas you could get further down out in the open, in the flats, that might have better signal. I don't know, because I haven't played around in there. which would be good for me to be able to just get miles in, but I wouldn't be able to get much vertical. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do. Ooh, my legs are, they're not like, they're tired, I guess is the best way to say it. They're not sore. They are a little stiff from the run the other day, but even like now, my calf muscles are pretty well toast from going up this steep incline. Okay, so this is where we start going up the spine, where for reasons that don't make sense to me, I might lose you guys because I'm still on the city side. Like over there is one of the big suburbs, East Helena. There's a lot of new housing developments over there, so there's no reason why I wouldn't have good signal going up this spine. Right here is usually the trail we come down on, just because it's more exposed. The north face of the mountain. See, there, I'm losing my video for no reason, since we're you can see the city right there. But whatever. I don't know what. Supposed to possibly play Fortnite tonight, so my friend that I play with, if she's okay with it, I might try and stream that as well. So you might get 2 streams from me today. But I'll ask her, see if she's okay with it. I feel bad because she really wants me to go visit her, but I don't have any money. This whole price of gas thing is killing my budget. I budgeted 6 months ago on what I'd be able to afford, and I have literally, so just going from, it's a pretty good view, I love the view from up here, going from back east to Tucson cost me an extra, and then coming back up here cost me another $100. So I am down just shy of $500 right now for this month that I didn't have, because I was already planning it to pay off some 0 frames per second for no reason, being that the city's right there. Makes no sense. Where's my dog at? Oh, there she is. Oh, I cannot believe how nice it is out here. So I left Tucson, and it was like, it was cold. I mean, if you looked at my Instagram, the day after I did that big training run, or that afternoon, even though the weather said it was supposed to, that morning, possible chances of rain and everything, it held off until late afternoon. And then late afternoon, it all of a sudden, like, you could tell, it got cold. It started raining all throughout the night. We had thunderstorms, rain, hail hitting our van, coming through. And then when we woke up the next day, and it got cold that night too. It got down to in the 30s compared to the whole week and a half we were there, where the lows were in the 50s. So it was cold. And opened up the door, and there was snow just covering the mountains that I was up just the day before. So there's no way, as much snow and ice as there was the day I went up, than it was down there. Although I think this is supposed to be temporary. But if it keeps up like this, I will probably not have to go to around Seattle. Although I am half tempted to go out there to say, get a good run in or two with some of my old teammates. Because I haven't seen them for a long time. Since I left over 2 years ago. In fact, I think my last run with them was in late January of 2020, so over 2 years ago. So I guess the good news is even though I sound yeah, there's no reason for me not to have video because when I went to reset it, which I know you guys are back now, so, but there's Mount Helena right there. A very good view of it. And I can't actually see what I'm pointing at because the chat window is in the way. Right there. Right there is Mount Helena. So that's the top of that. So we'll hit that tomorrow. And possibly we're going to try and get some big miles. So we're going to run the ridge as far as we can until we hit snow and see if we can make it all the way to Park City, and then we'll just come right straight back. Should be about probably close to 3,000 feet vert, maybe a little more than that, and about 14-ish miles. So hopefully that works out. Like I said, there's like nobody up here. Even when the parking lot has like one person in it, there's usually like 2 or 3 people up here because there's multiple ways you can come in, like Davis Gulch. So I don't know if I can order. So Davis Gulch is, so you got that where Orofino Gulch and Last Chance, all that goes. Right here between this mountain and that and Rodney Ridge is Davis Gulch. And there's like 3 or 4 parking lots there in order to get up here. And where my condo is actually, let's see if I can find it for you guys, to where we parked today, or well, a lot of times we'd run up Davis Gulch, take the first thing coming up here. Actually, it's not the first thing, it would be the thing by the old archery, all the people are, because that's where all the trails connect. I wish you guys could see. Oh, now you got 30 frames per second. So there's a road right here on the mountain. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but there's a long way we would go and then come back on this and then come back and over. That's all road until you get right there is like 7 miles. But there is like one hell of a hill. It's actually called Hill Road to run up. And before I left here, I made it my goal that I was actually going to run up without having to rest. And I was able to do it. So that's how I know that the ability for me to be able to run some of these trails is there. I just need to work on it. It is crazy how now that I'm down inside in this little saddle, I have 30 frames per second, but yet when I'm wide out in the open on that summit back there, I had zero video feed. But we're gonna go up here and just to make sure we get to the top, because I don't know which one is the actual summit. Because when you get on the one up here looks taller, but then when you're up here, the one back there looks taller. So it's like, I don't know which one is actually the summit of Mt Ascension. I've never actually looked at like a USGS map or whatever, National Forest map, topo map, to see. Should do that tonight maybe, is bring up my Onyx maps. They fixed this chat window thing. Now I can't even see. It's so huge. There's got to be a way to fix that. It is so big that I can't even see my info screen. Which maybe I can do the layering to change that. I'll have to see. Bring it to the front. Because like I can't see if I have viewers. None of that. Because this huge ass sound alert's not working. I think I'm just going to deactivate that. Unless I have my Streamlabs open on my computer, or not my Streamlabs, but my Stream Manager open on my computer, it doesn't even show up. There's a lot of mountain bikers on this, which is one reason why I don't run Mt Ascension as much as I could, because you get so many mountain bikers to me, and if you don't, I'm gonna step in front of your bike so that you have to stop and say hi to me. Okay, I think this is actually the summit, because now that I look back over to where we were, which was right there, this definitely looks higher. And I would even argue that Mount Helena might be taller than this. Over there it didn't look like it, but over here it might be. I'll have to see which one is taller. Well, I can tell you we've done 1,000 feet of vertical. Well, that actually that's not good. I was gonna say if I do Mount Helena I get 1,300 feet, but I also start a lot lower. And I still don't have a video feed. Although it looks like it's coming back now. Ness is eating snow. She must be thirsty. Actually, she just loves snow. She don't care. And the dirtier the better. It's like, oh, dirt. I love dirt. Here, I'll see if I can point out my building condo in. Of course, it is going to be hard to see because I can't even see it. Where is? Oh, I can see it. It's just I don't know if I can point it out on the screen or not. So it would be right above, well, it would essentially be that building right there. It looks like there's a building on the other side of it that's taller. It's kind of a light gray. Come this direction. And that is the building where I own a condo, but it is actually taller. It is the tallest building in Helena. That's where I own a condo, so it was nice. It's right downtown. It's a walking area, the street that runs by it. There's no traffic on it other than pedestrian traffic. Lots of restaurants, little shops, everything down there. Let's see if that'll kickstart my video feed. But yeah, that's what we're gonna try and do tomorrow morning. I'll live stream as much of it as I can. There's somebody running the trails over here. He looks like a professional trail runner. I really want to go up this mountain sometime, but I'm pretty sure it's private because I've never found a way to get up there. Because even if you take this all the way over, oh, he's coming up here. So even if you take this and go all the way as far over that way, it cuts this way, but it cuts along the bottom, but it never goes up. Oh, he's actually going to go around to the other side over there. Oh, there we go. I can see my viewers again. Somehow. I don't know how it moved the thing. Are you done eating snow so we can go down? Or are you looking for a place to pee? She likes to pee on the snow too. Yeah, you're weird. I don't know what it is. When we used to live here, she would seek out the very last little bit of the snowbanks to go to the bathroom instead of just going on the nice grass right outside our building. Are you ready to go down? Let's go down. It was only 1.6 miles up here. So not very, so 1.6 miles for just over 1,000 feet of elevation gain, 1,000 feet of earth, that's not too bad. So between this and there's a couple of routes I'd like to do where you can come down some different trails down on Helena Ridge, and then you cross over into Rodney Ridge, and then you can cross over to here, and there should be a lot of up and down where, you know, doing, I don't know, maybe 8 miles, 9 miles or so to come out at first. Hi, sweet girl. Can you stay there? There we go. I tried to fix it. It looks like it's working now. This stream, I don't get it. Oh. For the follow. Hopefully the video keeps coming back. But we're running down this trail now. I tried to lollygag as much because a trail runner a lot better than me went whizzing by. So I did not want to feel inadequate. Not that I really care. I don't have any pride. And I love people better than me. Actually, I like it when, like, I'll cheer them on. This stupid video going in and out is a little frustrating because I don't think I guess I kind of see it, because down in this little saddle that we're sitting in right now, I do only have 2 bars of signal, but when I was up on that summit, it was going in and out. I had 5G, full bars 5G up there, so there was no reason. And now we're still behind this stupid thing, and the video is back. But yeah, Tiger Lee, thanks for the ball for here. This is like nothing. I'm used to it. I kind of want to just go straight across, because I think if we go back that way, I'm going to lose you guys again. Let's just go this. Gosh dang, I really need the extra. She wants to go that way. It just switchbacks. It just goes back that way and then comes back this way one time. Okay, well, let's go. I'm probably going to lose you guys again now, because we are actually going to drop down now into a little gully. For a fair amount of time, because this trail here is for the people that either want to run fast or goes. She's a dear friend of mine over in Seattle. Oh, look, we have video. They're going this way. Now we're switchbacking back, so I'm probably gonna lose you guys again. Probably finally got over enough that. Where you at? Okay, go. probably got far enough over now on this switchback that I was getting cell signal again. So now that we're going to drop down more into this gully till we round this ridge back here, the spine that we went up. Have last year for the world majors for over 40 in the world. I don't mean in the US, I mean in the world. I know she is doing Boston coming up here. My guess is she usually doesn't try and it definitely won't be like an Olympic qualification race for her, or a time anyways, I should say. I've always wanted to do that. They have a big warning sign there talking about how steep and technical the terrain is, mostly for the mountain bikers. But it comes out somewhere, and I don't know where. I've always wondered where that came out at. There's Limekiln Road right there, where I have the second, well, I don't know, I haven't looked for a long time. I had the second fastest time on it for the longest time. I should while I'm here. No, I won't be able to. I'm not fast enough right now. There is a segment over on Rodney Ridge that I was talking about that Jim Walmsley holds the fastest time on. Now, I was here a little over a year ago when there was still a lot of snow on it, so I had to go pretty slow going up, and I was pretty close. I was in the east, and that would have been around the middle of it. No, we just went up that. That's where we went up at, you weirdo. So that was probably in the middle of the race. So, can you really call it a fair fight if I go and just run that segment and take it down? Well, I wouldn't be able to just run that segment, but running 4 miles versus 50 miles, let's put it that way. No, not really fair, but I would still do it just to say I took down a Jim Walmsley course record. Okay, this will be interesting to see. Now, why is this leaning? So my gimbal's all messed up. Oh well, I gotta figure out how to fix that. There's some buttons I can push, I just don't know what it is. So I'll have to open up the app on my phone, figure out how to fix it. Because there's this one setting that when you turn the gimbal, the internal GPS on it makes it lean from left to right. No idea why you would ever use that setting, but I'm guessing that's what setting I'm on. Like, I don't even know why you would use that setting. It makes absolutely no sense to me. Okay, at least I got her. Don't tell her. But I got her. Oh, she's right here. I got her to take the long trail instead of the trail where we came straight up the side of the mountain. She doesn't know it. The best thing I did, you guys did, when she was a puppy and I started running with her, running to always pass me on the left. So when I hear her flooring up behind me, I always know she's going to come up the left. That way I can move a little bit off to the right on the trail and I don't have to worry about her trying to knock me off the trail. Now, I told when I was stationed here, many of my coworkers that would come out here trail running with me, that I'm going to pass the left. Because I know where she's going to go, so I can get out of her way, because she's not going to go around me. Let's just put it that way. If I jump in front of her, she's plowing into me. So this is going down a different way, but it'll give us a little extra mile. We'll be able to connect to, I think it's called the Easy Rider and Entertainment. So we're going to hit Entertainment first, and then we'll take that down to Easy Rider. Like if you take Entertainment all the way around this and then come back up and over, that's where that one guy was running up from, the back end of Entertainment. It goes all the way around this mountain. Very runnable, the whole entire thing. And probably about 5 miles, which is nice. So you would get about probably 1,500 feet of vert, 5 miles. Oh, actually, we just lost where we wanted to go. Back here. I actually just went past where I wanted to go, because this is going all the way around the mountain. It's called Mt Ascension Loop. But I think we actually went past where we wanted to go. But I definitely don't want to go all the way back there, because that it switched backy all the way way down, and really sucks. That's what I run up when the trail's clear. I don't necessarily know that it's clear. You want to go that way? No, let's go this way. Right here. This is like a deer trail. She's looking at me like, no, we're going this way, you fool. Like I said, there's so many of these little trails and stuff that you can go down. That as you saw the one coming up, pretty sure the trail crew out here had those big logs going over the hill. And I'm going to take the trail that we were running up, or power walking up. I wouldn't even say power hiking, it was a power walk. There was nothing fast about it. Okay, now this is the one we wanted to go down. I just don't remember where it comes out at to know if we're going to be on Easy Rider or if we're going to be on Entertainment. This way. This is the trail. I think, yeah, here's the signpost. So, ooh. Boy, this downhill I can definitely feel in my quads, my big run. Look at that face. Oh, she's looking at me like, well, why can't we go this way? Because that way doesn't go back to the vehicle. I mean, we can get back to the vehicle, but we'd have to run a long ways. We'd have to run around the mountain in order to get back to the vehicle that way. She really wants to go that way. No, we're going this way. She's like, fine. There you go. You weirdo. You're trying to lead us. That would be like an extra mile in order to go around the edge of this mountain in order to get back to the parking lot when we have to run on the streets. You don't like running on the streets. So I don't know why you're trying to take us that way. Don't know why you're trying to take us that way. Oh, I actually had somebody watching on YouTube there for a little bit. Don't know who it was, but I've been getting a few followers over on there, on that side here lately, which is surprising because I haven't really done any of my, that's mostly my cinematic videos. I do live stream over there, but then I usually, you want to go down that? Okay. This is clearly just a bike trail. I'm going to spend some time here in the next couple weeks and try and knock out all my videos. The problem is I really want to learn. I have been paying for Adobe Premiere Pro for 2 years now. But I've only been using their rush because it's so easy to do. Now Premiere Pro is easy as well once you learn it. But I haven't been able to learn it well. And really, when I first started it, my MacBook that I have is incredibly old. Just not powerful enough to run that program. So that's why I started using Rush originally, because it could handle that one. Plus Rush I can do on my iPad if I need to. If I just have like a small video I want to do. No, let's go this way. It'll just a little bit longer. I guess we're at a 5K. It'll be good enough. Because if we go the other way, it's not going to add even a 1/10 of a mile. But yeah, so I will be dropping a lot of videos on my YouTube. My 100K race. Thinking about doing my shoe reviews that I have built up that they're over a year old now, so I don't know why anybody would ever watch them. So I'll probably skip those, but oh, you want to take meatloaf? I think this is what we came over, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. This is something else. I don't know what this is. I'm following her, so this is like in the old days when I used to we'd go running the streets and or even just going for a walk sometimes, and I'd let her choose. We'd get to an intersection and just let her choose which way we wanted to go. And then eventually we get so far away, go in the opposite direction. I'm like, no, we got to go back this way. And she was like, what do you mean you got to go back that way? Keep taking us further and further away. Anyways, get back to YouTube. I have my 100K race. I have 2 videos from just this last week that I did. A couple other videos from other trips. So I just got to get in there and edit them. Whether I use Rush or Premiere Pro, I'd rather do Premiere Pro just to learn it. But when I have time, you know what I've been doing? Like when I was down in Tucson, I had time to be working on a lot of that stuff. You know what I did? I just watched other streamers on YouTube or on Twitch. I didn't work on my videos like I should have been doing. I do need to find my card reader though, so I can download all my video from this last week. Because I don't know where my card reader is. If I had to guess, it's probably in one of my bags, but which bag? I don't know. I got 3 electronic bags going on right now. Because I am not, when I packed everything up, I did not organize anything. And that's one thing I'm going to try and do here in the next couple days, because I have my use it because it's so heavy for long runs anyways. I wouldn't want to. Most I've ever done with it was about 10K distance probably. I wouldn't want to do much more than that, because even when I ran with at 10K distance, my shoulder and forearm was actually sore afterwards. Come here. Come here. See if I can get her to come over here, because I need to put her back on the leash. She doesn't understand that. That big blue sign right there says, put me back on the leash. Oh. Come here. Asa, come here, you. Come here. Nessa, come. I don't know why she has refused to follow, like listen to my commands unless she wants to do it. Oh, here's a pine cone. Come here. She's being such a butthead. If I go over here and somebody yells because you're an ass, I'm gonna be mad. She'll just go straight to the van, but I'm not worried about that. It's other people that I worry about. When I started the stream, I was complaining about these old cranky old people. That's who would complain. Okay, come here. Asa, come. Stay right there, you. Oh, look at you. Yes. Thank you. Wow, she actually listened. And she was wagging her tail a little bit. It was like she knew. And now she's like, let's go. Oh, jeez. She's full on like just flooring it. She's like, let's go back to the van. There you go. I guess I didn't need to hold on to the leash. They can't say anything if she's on the leash. It just says they have to be leashed. It doesn't say I have to hold on to it. I gotta get the thing out of my pocket. Better stop my watch too. Oh. Somebody was eating I don't know what it is. It looks like Popeyes or something. There isn't a Popeyes here, so I don't know what is going on. What are you doing? What should we have for dinner tonight? Okay, come on, let's go this way. Go this way. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to get tacos tonight. Oh. Oh well. And I lost my video feed for no reason because I have chat with you guys for a little bit, but whatever. And okay, it's back for whatever reason. I guess if I hold it, it's good. If I set you down literally 2 feet below where I'm at, it's not good. But anyways, for those of you that did join me today, thank you so much. Same thing over on YouTube. I saw I had a couple of viewers popping in and out over YouTube, so thank you very much for that. Tomorrow morning we will try and knock out a run out there on at Helena Ridge. And we'll see how well it live streams. Hey, what are you chewing on? Drop it. Drop it. Thank you. Good girl. Yeah. Here, I owe her a treat for that one. Yeah. Here. Let me get you a treat. There you go. Oh, you don't want it? Fine. Be that way. But, yeah, so tomorrow morning we will be doing Helena Ridge. I'm hoping to get, if we can get all the way down to Park City and back, like I said, it'll be about 15 miles, 2,500 feet of vert. I doubt I'll be able to live stream that whole way because it'll be getting back in the back country pretty far. So I doubt I have signal. And then possibly do another run in prickly pear afterwards tomorrow evening, just to get some extra miles. So we'll see. Later tonight, I may be streaming Fortnite. So if that interests you, keep an eye out for that. I just got to find a place to park. That's the hard part. Yeah, so now me and the dog, we're going to go find some dinner, clean ourselves up a bit, and I will see you guys at the next stream. Again, thanks for joining me today. And yeah, that was a good run. I felt good. It was a good leg loosener after the big training run we did the other day. So anyways, thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you at the next stream. Bye, guys. Love y'all.